This is News 3 Now, live at 4, moving forward.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Live at 4. We are getting a first look at the inside of the new home of the Wisconsin Youth Symphony Orchestra ahead of the grand opening next month.
The building has been under construction since 2021. Catherine Merck shows us how the space will be an instrument of success for young people.
A building where you can't hear any of the traffic on East Washington sounds unheard of. In this space, all you can hear is the sound of the orchestra.
Brings tears to your eyes when you hear those kids play in a space like this.
Since early January, the Wisconsin Youth Symphony Orchestra has slowly started moving into a brand new programming building.
So we can have 3 orchestras going at once.
The $33 million space has a unique design inspired by the curves of musical instruments.
There's a lot of people who have, like you, have been driving past here for a couple of years wondering what this facility is.
With massive rehearsal halls, practice rooms, and audience space, the building will provide a community resource that will resonate with the entire area.
The building looks compact from the outside, and once you get inside, it's sort of like it unfolds in front of you, and suddenly you're thinking, how did they get this much in this little space? And it's really wonderful.
There'll be a grand opening event for this new space on April 16th. Reporting in Madison, I'm Catherine Merck, News 3 Now.
Let's check the first warn forecast with our chief weather maestro, Alex Harrington.
That's another name for it, yeah. Current conditions outside right now in the sky cam behind me here at the Capitol. It's telling the story right now. We got clouds filling in as we speak right now. Out ahead of this weather system, folks, that's going to be bringing beneficial rains to parts of southern Wisconsin. We've got 52 right now in Madison. It isn't going to be 52 degrees tomorrow. I'll give you a heads up on that. Temperature sliding down tonight with cloudy skies, so not a bad night overall. But then this is what you're up against on Friday from a travel impact standpoint. Moderate rain for much of southern Wisconsin. Those roads are going to be wet, so have those windshield wipers ready to go back and forth. Coming up in Maine weather, we're going to track that wet weather hour by hour, how much we're going to get, and if areas that are impacted by our severe drought are going to get any help from it.
Well, it's been more than 2 weeks since the disappearance of 3-year-old Elijah Vu in Two Rivers. Today, Vu's mother and her boyfriend appeared in court on child neglect charges.
Elijah Vu was last seen on February 20th by Jesse Vang, the boyfriend of Vu's mother, Katrina Bauer. In court, the judge upgraded a child neglect charge and added a misdemeanor charge of neglecting a child against Bauer. That charge stems from the treatment of another child. The judge also denied a request for a bond reduction from Bauer's attorney in court. During the hearing, the prosecutor read a statement from Bauer's mother asking the court to deny any bond modifications.
At this time, rather than aligning in locating her son, she feels the need to reiterate what a good guy Jesse is and is fully defending him and his actions. By aligning with him, she could potentially have access to his extended family and ability to flee the area.
Meanwhile, Vang's hearing was delayed so he could get an attorney. Manitowoc County Police are now offering a $10,000 reward for information on Vu's disappearance. That's on top of the $15,000 the FBI is offering.
Once a year, the President of the United States is constitutionally required to inform Congress about the state of our union.
Tonight, President Biden will do that for a 3rd time. Natalie Brand has more details from Capitol Hill.
Mr. Speaker, the President of the United States.
As President Biden steps before Congress and the American public tonight, the stakes are higher as he sells his vision for another 4 years. In a new CBS News poll, most Americans describe the country as divided.
The State of the Union is a catastrophe.
Chaotic, disorganized.
It's a mess.
It's a mess.
Facing low approval ratings, the president is expected to make the case the economy is improving. Tonight, he'll call on Congress to increase Medicare's ability to negotiate prescription drug prices and expand caps on prescription drugs. He'll also pitch raising the corporate minimum tax rate to 21%. And he'll highlight legislative accomplishments like the bipartisan infrastructure bill.
These things don't sell themselves. That's part of why tonight is so important. This is a chance for the president to talk about the strides that our economy has made under his leadership, adding more jobs than any president ever.
Even though this is an official speech, the president will focus on key issues already weighing heavily on the 2024 election.
He's going to try to take this immigration issue and turn it against the Republicans.
The president has urged Congress to take up the bipartisan border security deal that fell apart last month. House Speaker Mike Johnson says the Biden administration let the problem get out of control.
The white ribbons, what we're wearing today, is in honor of the Angel families. They're American citizens, American families. We're losing family members to brutal murders and violence because illegal aliens are being allowed out into the streets.
Another source of division, the fall of Roe versus Wade. Among the First Lady's guests tonight will be a Texas mother denied an abortion to end a high-risk pregnancy. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
U.S. Senator Katie Britt from Alabama has been chosen to deliver the Republican response. CBS special coverage begins at 8 p.m. right here on WISC-TV.
News 3 Now will be covering the president's remarks after his address, and you can find all of that coverage on the Channel 3000 mobile app. It is free wherever you get your apps. And a reminder, Lisa Briggs will be with us in the next half hour to answer your plant and garden questions. We know you have them. You can email them to tips@channel3000.com.
The trial has begun for the father of the man who killed 4 students in a Michigan school shooting.
Why prosecutors say James Crumbly failed to stop his son from targeting the school. That's next.
At Gruber Law Offices, you pay us nothing until we win your case. We don't get paid until after you get paid. It costs you nothing to get the help you need after a serious accident. The call, free. The consultation, free. Our team can answer your questions and handle your concerns for free. Let our team get you the results and compensation you deserve. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
It's replacement window season. Do you have ugly, hard to open, drafty windows? Now is the best time to buy new Champion windows, because when you buy 2, you get 2 free. Buy 2 Champion windows, get 2 free? I guess that means if you buy 4, you get 4 free. Buy 6, get 6 free. Buy 10, get 10 free.
Hurry, Champion's Buy 2, Get 2 free sale is for a limited time.
Great job, everybody. Thanks.
Call 888-4CHAMPION or schedule your free in-home estimate online today.
Another year of yo-yo dieting? Not this year. Hit reset and make a permanent change with permanent fat removal by Sono Bello.
With Sono Bello, day 1, all my unwanted body fat gone.
These are my favorite pair of jeans that I couldn't even button up. Look how flat my stomach is. I couldn't believe it was just gone.
I saw the results immediately.
And this is the best I have felt since I was in my 20s.
Real women everywhere are transforming their bodies permanently. Sono Bello is not a fad diet or boot camp workout. It's a simple, proven way to remove stubborn body fat permanently and in just one visit.
I'm so happy I just put this dress on that I haven't worn in over 10 years.
If you are looking for physical results and positive emotional results, please run, don't walk to your nearest Sono Bello.
Ready to hit reset? Find out how you can save $250 off instantly. Call now or go to sonobello.com.
Here's your parachute.
Certain it's okay? Are you for imprint certain? Certainty matters, so congratulate coworkers or say thank you with promotional products from 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
Have Medicare and Medicaid? iCare's dual eligible special needs plans offer an $1,800 annual allowance for eligible groceries and more. Rest easy. iCare is looking out for you and your health.
The trial of a Michigan man whose son committed a deadly mass school shooting in 2021 got underway today.
James Crumbly is facing 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter. Last month, a jury convicted the shooter's mother on those same charges.
Andre Gutierrez reports from the courthouse in Pontiac, Michigan.
James Crumbly sat quietly as prosecutors in Michigan argued why he should be held criminally responsible for his son's deadly shooting rampage at Oxford High School in 2021.
James Crumbly bought that gun
that his son used to kill as a gift for his son 4 days before the attack.
4 students were killed in the shooting. Prosecutors accused James Crumbley of gross negligence for not securing the gun his son Ethan used in the shooting and for not speaking up about the firearm or take him home when school staff discovered a disturbing drawing of a similar gun on the teenager's math assignment on the day of the shooting.
Him sitting in that counselor's office, looking at this drawing, and then not only staying silent, but then his failure to act, right there, is his willful disregard of danger.
Crumbley's defense attorney claimed her client did not suspect his son was a danger.
James Crumbley did not know what his son was going to do. He did not know that his son could potentially harm other people.
We find the defendant guilty of involuntary manslaughter.
Last month, a jury found Ethan's mother, Jennifer Crumbley, guilty on the same counts. It was the first time in U.S. history that a parent has been criminally responsible for a mass shooting committed by their child. Andres Gutierrez, CBS News, Pontiac, Michigan.
Jennifer Crumbley is scheduled to be sentenced next month. She faces a maximum of 60 years behind bars, 15 years per manslaughter count. Ethan Crumbley is now serving a life sentence. He's 17. He's in prison after pleading guilty in 2022.
The National Transportation Safety Board has opened a new investigation into Boeing's 737 MAX.
This follows an incident last month when the United Airlines pilots experienced stuck rudder pedals during a landing rollout in Newark. The rudder controls an airplane's direction, turning left or right. No one on the flight was injured, and the plane returned to the gate. The malfunction happened again during a test flight 3 days later. A source familiar with the matter says a similar occurrence was reported twice in 2019 on the previous model of the 737. In both cases, the issue was fixed by replacing parts on the plane.
If you're a fan of IHOP and Applebee's, you could soon get your pancake stack with boneless wings on the side. That's because Dine Brands Global, the parent company of both restaurants, is thinking about opening Applebee's and IHOP combination restaurants. In an earnings call, the company said it has closed dozens of Applebee's locations and opened several new IHOPs. The company said the revenue from the joint restaurants could double that of a standalone restaurant and cost less to bill. If the company decides to bring the dual branded restaurants to the U.S., it won't be a new concept. It already operates multiple IHOP Applebee's combination restaurants in Mexico.
Pancakes and wings? Where do I sign up? Well, spring is less than 2 weeks away, and Starbucks is welcoming the warmer temps with 2 new lavender-flavored drinks. The iced lavender cream oat milk matcha features, well, matcha and oat milk over ice topped with lavender cream cold foam, of course. And the iced lavender oat milk latte features Starbucks blonde espresso with oat milk, ice, and notes of lavender. The drinks are available for a limited time at U.S. stores while supplies last. Reba McEntire's daughter-in-law posted about this. She liked it. So.
And you know what? They're getting sold out here around the area. My dental hygienist just told me about this. All right, so let's get a look at your first warning core forecast with Chief Meteorologist Alex Harrington. Hi, Alex.
Hey there, folks. Soup weather. We'll keep the food trend going on here. Soup weather because we've got clouds coming in here. We can see this live right now on our Queen Bee Radio Skycam. These clouds are moving on in. They're part of the 3 things that you need to know. Those clouds will give way to showers developing overnight, turning widespread on your Friday, and then cooler but a dry weekend ahead. Let's track the rainfall. When do you really expect to get wet? Well, let's march out forward. Here we'll go out to the 10 o'clock show tonight. Probably dry at 10 o'clock, but as we go out further into your Friday, clearly as we go all the way through your Friday morning into your Friday afternoon, a really good chance of getting wet. You'll still need the umbrella as we go into your Friday evening right about at this time, and then conditions will go back to the probably dry by the time we get into your later Friday night going on into your Saturday, and then everything's gone by the time we get further into your Saturday morning. A showery Friday, temperatures in the 40s out there, kind of one of those raw days with the gusty winds and the showers. Like I said, a good day for soup weather. Where are these showers right now? Doppler track showing here. Just put a track on this right now. These showers are about 60 miles away from Madison, nearing our friends near Platteville. Keep tuning in tonight because I'm going to be tracking these showers as they inch their way towards the north and towards the east. Here they are with our future track model at 8 o'clock at night over southwestern Wisconsin. They move towards the north and towards the east. Madison by the time we get to about midnight over portions of southwestern Wisconsin, and then becoming really widespread with that heaviest rain likely setting up, let's say, along U.S. Highway 151, Dodgeville, Mineral Point, Madison, and points off towards the south and towards the east. Then as we go on later into your Friday and into your Saturday, the weather system exits. Maybe a flurry Saturday morning, a little bit cooler weather. Water from this, again, over southwestern Wisconsin, up towards Iowa County, over towards Madison, 1/4 to 1/2 inch, less towards the north and towards the west. And unfortunately, I was purposefully putting my hand here. This is where they need that water. Severe drought. Viroqua, our friends up towards Richland Center, over towards Camp Douglas and Baraboo. They need the rain, and this might be just a little bit too far to the south. Recap, showers develop tonight, windy and wet on Friday, and that dry weekend ahead. There's the dry weather, and then if you want those April temperatures, we got those back in the forecast for Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. So staying unseasonably mild all in all through this entire 10-day forecast. And folks, all right, photos. Let's, if we can, take a couple peek at some of our photos. Can we do that? There we go. Just go to post your own on channel3000.com/weather. Here's one, Judy and Madison, those cloud bank in the background, but a pretty scene there with the sky. And I think this grass is even turning a little bit on the green side there. Not shocking with our warm temperatures. Tom, thank you so much for sending us this photo from Madison's east side, that pretty sunset. And while we're not expecting thunderstorms, it's just a flashback to that stormy Monday that we had near Brooklyn. Thanks, Carol, for sending us those weather photos. It's always enjoyable to show these photos. Easy to do, channel3000.com/weather or via the First Warn Weather app.
Thanks, Alex. And you can stay up to date on the weather on your First Warn forecast. On the weather app, it has hourly forecasts, road conditions, and the latest radar. You can download it for free in your phone's app store. Just search WISC Weather.
Well, tonight, the Wisconsin men's basketball team will take the court at the Kohl Center for the final time this season.
So prior to the game, the Badgers will be honoring their lone senior for the second year in a row, Tyler Wall. And what a career it's been for him, scoring more than 1,000 career points. He's been a main catalyst for the Badgers' offense and defense over the last 5 years. Emotions will be high for number 5 tonight, but he hopes it will spark a little fire finishing out the latter part of the season.
I'm sure there's going to be emotions when the day comes, but I'm just really looking to get a win. We got to get back on track. There's no better day to do it. My birthday, the senior night.
Tonight's game against Rutgers is at 6 o'clock. Make sure to tune in tomorrow on tomorrow night's Wisconsin Huddle Show. That airs at 6:30 right after News 3 Now at 6. The second annual Euchre Championship is making its way back to New Glarus. More than 500 Euchre fanatics are expected to make their way to New Glarus Fest House in mid-May. It's $20 per person to reserve a spot. On Sunday, teams of 2 will compete in a doubles tournament. If you can't find a partner, hey, no worries. There's a singles tournament on Saturday. We have a link to register on channel3000.com.
Madison's new softball team will unveil its name and logo to the public during a free event this spring. Fans have been voting on the new team's name over the course of the last week. 8 names have advanced to the second round, and voting for that round will wrap up on March 12th at 5 p.m. The event will be held at the Orpheum Theater on Saturday, April 20th, and the team's first home game will be on June 16th. Well, skipping class may start costing some students in Appleton.
Right, here's the thing, not in terms of harming their futures, but cold hard cash. Olivia Eckery explains.
The Appleton Area School District says it's been working this year to fix ongoing attendance problems. Now, Assistant Superintendent Mike Hernandez says they're taking a new step to keep middle and high schoolers in class.
If a student is still struggling and is still not being where they need to, and through safety concerns, there's the possibility, and it is a last resort, of receiving a hold open ticket.
Appleton police would issue the ticket and tell me this is how it works. If a student doesn't go to class, they could receive a hold open, no trespassing ticket. Police say the student must go 30 days without a repeat offense, or they'll be fined $200.50.
The things I'm concerned about the policy are the criminalization and who it's going to most impact.
Jax Anderson is an Appleton parent.
The stress and the mental health that these kids are under is only going to exasperate and get worse if we start criminalizing them this way.
Anderson says her child goes to Einstein Middle School, and the message shared with families was a bit confusing, something the district says it's clearing up.
There was no ill intent on this. There was a mistake made. and we are trying to work through with the principal, with the assistant superintendent who works with our middle schools to rectify that.
Anderson says she'd like more open communication with the district to understand how they came up with the plan. The district says the policy is in the best interest of all students, and in a message to parents, cited safety concerns when students are in buildings but not in class.
We want to build a scaffold approach on this so that we continue just to get better. And as students meet these, the ticket then will be dismissed. It will be tore up and there'll be no record of it.
Well, if you're wondering if these tickets replace other disciplinary actions like detention, no, they don't. Kids who skip class can receive those punishments too.
Well, we continue our look at the amazing nominees for the Spirit of Service Award.
Today, we'll introduce you to a man who hung up his uniform but continued to wear his sense of service right on his sleeve.
Rest comfortably with brands you can trust at Wanakee Furniture ETC. Create a unique and stylish room with made-in-the-USA products from companies like Smith Brothers of Bern. Select from a wide variety of sofas at a great price.
Bring quality home at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
This is me, and this was my stubborn body fat. My name's Adrian, and Sonobello changed my life. Sonobello is America's #1 cosmetic surgery specialist, and they permanently removed my body fat in just one visit. After having 2 kids, my body, it changed a lot. I tried everything to lose the fat, but nothing seemed to work.
Sonobello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently on your stomach, back, chin, and more.
I've seen such dramatic results. My tummy is gone, my double chin is gone, and my hourglass shape is back. This was the mommy makeover that I deserved.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation and find out how you can get $250 off instantly. Call 1-888-357-3263 or go to sonobello.com.
A logo can do more than identify your company. It can connect in meaningful ways, energize your team, and inspire your customers. We're 4imprint, and we know your logo on the right product can create moments that matter. With 30 years of experience and thousands of products to choose from, we guarantee your order will be right the first time, on time, and for a great price. Be certain that the right moments will matter. Explore thousands of promotional products at 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain. Service and savings. It's Woodman's.
Hi, we're the Woodmans. I'm Clint.
I'm Phil, saving you big time money on water.
Gallons of Food Club distilled water or gallons of Chippewa spring water. $1.09 a gallon or 3 packs for $3.15.
Hot, hot, hot. We buy direct. No one beats these prices.
Gallons for $1.09 or 3 packs for $3.15.
Ay caramba, no one beats these prices.
Better products, better prices, better service because we're employee owned.
It's Woodman's.
Hang on tight, Wisconsin, because fun just got a lot faster. It's Fast Play from the Wisconsin Lottery, an all-new style of lotto games that combine instant wins with the progressive jackpot. Playing is easy at any lottery retailer. Just print, play, and know if you're a winner instantly. The progressive jackpot starts at $10,000 and grows with each ticket sold. The share of the jackpot increases with the price of the ticket. Fast Play is available now, only at Wisconsin Lottery retailers.
Let the design team at Wanakee Furniture ETC help you find your inspiration and transform your room. Every style, every budget, our creativity, passion, and expertise will help you design your dream space.
Bring quality home at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
Well, this is exciting. In the 608, we are just days away from announcing a winner in the Spirit of Service campaign.
Can't wait. Josh Sprider is introducing us to the top 5 veteran nominations all this week.
This week, we have been meeting the top candidates selected by Vortex Optics who have a chance to win the $5,000 cash award. Today, we're learning more about Jeffrey Sandler. We couldn't get Jeffrey or his nominator on camera, but I learned his service is extending far beyond the uniform he once wore. The retired U.S. Coast Guard veteran seamlessly transitioned from serving his country to serving his community. As the founder of Celebrations Entertainment, Jeffrey's legacy resonates not only through his business success, but also through his unwavering dedication to uplifting local nonprofits. His military training undoubtedly shaped his leadership style with the resilience, discipline, and determination needed to navigate the complexities of both business and philanthropy. Jeffrey's unwavering commitment to excellence and his ability to inspire those around him reflect the core values instilled in him during his time in the Coast Guard. His volunteer efforts impact many lives. As a member of the 100 Men of Dane County, Jeffrey plays a pivotal role in granting up to $400,000 to local nonprofits every year. He also works with Gilda's Club in Madison to support cancer patients, is a board member with Little John's, a board member with Capital Area of Wisconsin NACE chapter, and an event committee member with many other local nonprofit organizations. If Jeffrey were to win the $5,000, he's pledged to use the money to leverage more donations at the events he does with those nonprofit organizations, a true reflection of his generous spirit. Again, Jeffrey is one of 5 people you can vote for to receive the Spirit of Service Award. We have one more candidate to hear from tomorrow, so stay tuned to learning about his message and what he plans to do with the award if he were to win. Right now, you can vote for your favorite nominee at channel3000.com/contest through Friday, March 8th. That is tomorrow. 1 vote per day per email. You can also go to the story on our website and click on the Vote Now link. I'll be announcing that winner live on Monday, March 11th on News 3 Now this morning. Moving forward into 6:08, I'm Josh Breiter, News 3 Now.
Okay, so if you thought we weren't going to talk about the World Champion Cheese Contest today, your theory is like Swiss, full of holes.
Was that a cheese pun? That's pretty good.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll show you this year's winner and if the big cheese is from Wisconsin.
Watch the Bucks on broadcast TV when they battle with the Lakers on your new local home for select Bucks games. Don't miss a second of the action when LeBron and the Lake Show duel with Giannis and the Bucks. It's a clash of the Titans. Bucks, Lakers on your new local home for select Milwaukee Bucks games. Friday at 9 on WISC TV3.
What's your up north? No matter what up north means to you, we've got you covered. Everything for your weekend lifestyle is at the new Up North Expo, March 15th through 17th at Alliant Energy Center in Madison. See and test the latest products. Shop home furnishings. Learn how to play pickleball. Meet builders and real estate pros. Chow down at tasty food trucks. Grab a friend and join the fun at the new Up North Expo, March 15th through 17th, Alliant Energy Center, Madison.
The story of Scott the Window Guy starts with the crack of a bat and a broken window. Little did I know, Mom actually wanted her windows replaced. I'm Scott the Window Guy from AHT Wisconsin Windows. For the past 50 years, we've been replacing windows in Wisconsin with a 50-year warranty and a 10-year glass breakage guarantee to protect you
from kids like me.
Get free installation on any door or window purchase at scottthewindowguy.com.
It's a great time to have RG Heating and Air Conditioning check your home's furnace system for safety and efficiency. RG services all brands and installs quality Trane equipment to keep your home running smooth year-round. Call RG Heating and AC today.
Creating family memories is what Maple Leaf Landscaping is all about. We design and build outdoor spaces that bring people together. Landscaped spaces for any size family. Functional, beautiful, a place everyone will enjoy. And it all starts with a free visit at your home by one of our landscape experts. So call Maple Leaf Landscaping today and have us create an outdoor living space for your home.
Your logo can identify your company, inspire your customers, and energize your team. We're 4imprint, and we can help your logo create moments that matter. Explore thousands of promotional products at 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
You're watching News 3 Now live at 4, moving forward.
Welcome back, everyone.
That's a nice view, isn't it?
That is gorgeous.
It's very sparkly. Well, our weather words today, soaking rain for some.
Well, let's send it over to Chief Meteorologist Alex Harrington on the weather patio. Oh, no, surprise.
Weather studio, surprise. It's okay. Yeah, the patio really changed. Look at this patio. Yeah, we actually have some showers moving into the area right now. This would be over portions of southwestern Grant County and southern Lafayette County along Highway 11, Hazel Green, north of Dubuque over towards Shullsburg and Apple River. These showers are going to be moving towards the north and towards the east. Dane County, nothing yet. All you're seeing right now is just the clouds increasing right now. But our future track radar shows those rain showers quickly moving into southern Wisconsin by the time we head towards the 10 o'clock show, especially over Grant, Iowa, and Lafayette counties. Coming up in Maine weather, I said soaking rain for some, so who gets the soaking rain and who doesn't? We'll talk all about that in a few minutes.
A group of East high schoolers are working to change their world, and they're starting with making sure everyone has access to the hygiene products they need.
Braden Ross joins us to explain and share how you can help them reach their goal. Braden?
That's right. For the second year in a row, Girls Inc. at East High School is starting their annual Period Product campaign, aiming to make sure everyone who needs hygiene products has access to them. Last year, the club collected more than 1,800 menstrual products and won a $25,000 grant to fill their school bathrooms with pads and tampons for people to use or to take home. They say the goal is not only to make sure everyone can access the products, but also to reduce the stigma around them.
Someone gets a cut. You just give them a Band-Aid. It's not even a thing. It's not even a taboo. The fact that we have half of our population who is dealing with this inequity is just absolutely mind-boggling, that we still have this problem today. And it's something that the high schoolers are like, okay, like no more. We're done with this.
Now, Girls Inc. of Greater Madison manager Jade Koenig says it's all about starting the conversation young and normalizing talking about the topic of periods. Now, if you want to donate to the effort, you can drop off period products at several locations around town. East High School, Goodman Community Center, and the Chocolate Shop on Atwood Avenue are all accepting donations.
Thank you, Braden. The Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources is accepting entries for the 2025 Wild Turkey, Pheasant, and Waterfowl Stamp Design Contest. Each year, local artists compete to have their artwork memorialized in a historic way on the stamps. Sales of the stamps help bring in money for habitat management, restoration, education, and research projects. Stamp design entries must be received by August 1st.
Well, after 3 days of intense competition, we now know who the big cheese is at the 2024 World Championship Cheese Contest. This year's winner is the Hornbacher. It's a washed rind, semi-hard cow's milk cheese. The cheese was made by Michael Speicher from Switzerland. Speicher has now won a record 4 world champion titles. Mark Bates has been judging cheeses since 1995 and says the types of cheeses competing have changed over the years.
Back when the contest started, it was mostly cheddar, and more cheddar. But now, worldwide, and even this country, much more diverse. Goat and sheep cheeses. There's several cheeses up on that table that they might be all goat, all sheep, or a mixture of things.
Meanwhile, American cheesemakers earned the highest number of gold medals with 84. Wisconsin led the way with 39 of those first place finishes. Congratulations to us.
Nicely done, everyone. Well, a banner day on Wall Street as hope over easing inflation and gains in the tech fields led to stocks to positive territory. The Nasdaq rose 130 points, the Nasdaq 241, and the S&P gained 52 for another record close.
Okay, you may have an extra spring in your step because we are so close to springing forward to more daylight.
Feel it. Daylight saving time is this Sunday. We'll look at the origins that led to the dawn of this yearly tradition.
Do you know that 53% of your home's heat is lost through the walls and attic? That's why your house is so cold every winter. USA Premium Foam Insulation in your walls keeps the cold air out and your warm air in. Our foam is up to 35% more efficient than traditional insulation, and it gets into places other insulations can't. We've made over 100,000 homes more comfortable. Stop freezing and start saving with USA Insulation.
USA Insulation.
I'm Jonathan Lawson, here to tell you about life insurance through the Colonial Penn program. If you're age 50 to 85 and looking to buy life insurance on a fixed budget, remember the 3 Ps.
The 3 what?
The 3 Ps.
What are the 3 Ps?
The 3 Ps of life insurance on a fixed budget are price, price, and price. A price you can afford, a price that can't increase, and a price that fits your budget.
I'm 54 and was a smoker, but quit. What's my price?
You can get coverage for $9.95 a month.
I'm 65, retired, and take medications. What's my price?
Also $9.95 a month.
I just turned 80 and I'm on a fixed income. What's my price?
$9.95 a month for you too. If you're age 50 to 85, call now about the #1 most popular whole life insurance plan available through the Colonial Penn program. Options start at $9.95 a month. That's less than 35 cents a day. You cannot be turned down because of your health. No medical exam, no health questions. Your acceptance is guaranteed. And this plan has a guaranteed lifetime rate lock, so your rate can never go up for any reason. Options start at $9.95 a month. Plus, you get a 30-day money-back guarantee. So call now for free information, and you'll also get this free beneficiary planner. Use this valuable guide to record your important information and give helpful direction to your loved ones with your final wishes. And it's yours free, just for calling. So call now for free information.
Call 1-800-914-3131 for your free information and your free gift. That's 1-800-914-3131. There's no risk or obligation. 1-800-914-3131. Call now.
New at 5, we're going to get an exclusive look at the Wisconsin Youth Symphony Orchestra's new building and how it's going to provide education opportunities and performance options for Wisconsin's diverse youth.
Beneficial rain is on the way to southern Wisconsin. Coming up at 5, I will track the rain and point out which parts of southern Wisconsin really need it and if they'll get it.
And ahead at 6, a group of students is tackling the stigma and financial strain of menstrual cycles. Discover how they're making an impact right here in the community. Tonight at 6.
Let's take a look at this at a Minnesota dental practice. Well, this is happening and absolutely no one has a problem with it because, oh my goodness, look at that floof. Well, his name is Ollie. Yeah, he's 4 years old. What a good boy. Oh, I like that. Well, the lap-laying Labradoodle has been brought in as a comfort animal to fight potential patient anxiety. And from the looks of it, it appears to be working.
Oh my gosh, I approve.
Yeah, no one's down in the mouth with that.
Yeah, that is great. Climate scientists say Earth has obliterated global heat records for the 9th straight month after February saw its hottest temperature ever recorded. New data from the European Union's Climate Change Monitoring Service shows temperatures last month were exceptionally high in both the air and sea. While global temperatures are getting an extra boost from El Nino, experts say heat-trapping greenhouse gases are the main culprit. Cutting harmful emissions is the only safe path for the planet moving forward, according to climate scientists.
Most Americans will be moving their clocks forward this weekend, gaining more sunlight, but losing an hour of sleep. Sorry about it. The time change was first proposed by an astronomer in New Zealand in the 1890s, who wanted more daylight in the spring and in the fall. Germany and the UK began using it during World War I as a way to save fuel. The US got on board during World War II, but have areas that have since ditched it.
If you're extending the hours of the day into that late afternoon, evening, that means there's less electricity or fuel or coal being burnt. Some places like Hawaii opted out of daylight saving because its daytime and nighttime are pretty even. It has a pretty long day to begin with.
Well, every state except Hawaii and Arizona observe daylight saving time. About 40% of countries currently observe it. And Sweden's long-held policy of neutrality has come to an end. New today, the Scandinavian nation formally joined the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, better known as NATO. Hungary was the last NATO member to approve Sweden's bid to join. It makes Sweden the 32nd member of NATO. Finland became NATO's 31st member last year. Both countries announced their intention to join the alliance in response to Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Well, gardeners are getting anxious to get started with their spring chores, but is it way too early?
I don't know. We're going to ask Lisa Briggs to address that and answer all of your garden plant questions. Just email them to us right now at tips@channel3000.com. We'll be right back.
At
At no fault of their own during the cold, thousands of Wisconsin residents in your community make the difficult choice between eating or heating their home. On March 13th, please join News 3 Now and support a day of warmth, benefiting the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund. 95 cents of every dollar donated is used to help those in crisis. Give the gift of warmth. For more information, visit kwwf.org/donate. A day of warmth, sponsored by Veridian Homes and Melio's Sandwiches.
Imagine trying to take on one of the big car companies. It's not easy. Yet this year, one local law firm finalized the largest compensatory verdict in state history against an automaker, over $38 million. And it was no fluke. That same firm has been holding big car companies accountable for faulty designs that cause injury for over 50 years. Because Wisconsinites know who to call when it's a must-win scenario. They call Habish, Habish & Rotier. National reputation, hometown service.
What's your Up North? We've got you covered at the new Up North Expo, March 15th through 17th at Alliant Energy Center in Madison. New products and fresh ideas. Grab a friend and join the fun at the new Up North Expo, March 15th through 17th, Alliant Energy Center, Madison.
Fjords has been crafting beautifully designed functional furniture since 1941. Every aspect of Fjords furniture has been carefully engineered to create a higher level of relaxation. Visit the Century House today and view our extensive lineup. Experience the unmatched relaxation you can only achieve in Fjords furniture. Relaxation made beautiful. Visit the Century House at 3420 University Avenue in Madison or online at centuryhouseinc.com.
It's replacement window season. Do you have ugly, hard to open, drafty windows? Now is the best time to buy new Champion windows, because when you buy two, you get two free. Buy two Champion windows, get two free? I guess that means if you buy four, you get four free. Buy six, get six free. Buy 10, get 10 free.
Hurry, Champion's Buy Two, Get Two free sale is for a limited time.
Great job, everybody. Thanks.
Call 888-4CHAMPION or schedule your free in-home estimate online today.
Here's your parachute.
Certain it's okay? Are you for imprint certain?
Certainty matters, so congratulate coworkers or say thank you with promotional products from 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
Watch the Bucks on broadcast TV when they battle with the Lakers on your new local home for select Bucks games. Don't miss a second of the action when LeBron and the Lake Show duel with Giannis and the Bucks. It's a clash of the Titans. Bucks, Lakers, on your new local home for select Milwaukee Bucks games. Friday at 9 on WISC TV3.
Well, what should we do in Times Square?
Oh, everything.
Everything. We're going to go out to eat, catch a show. Plenty of people are there enjoying their time in the 53-degree weather. Hello, New York.
I'm just taking that in, right?
Break. We're back now.
Okay. Lisa Briggs is with us to answer your garden and plant questions, and you can still email them to tips@channel3000.com.
Hello.
Hello.
All right, we've got already a lot of questions already.
I know.
You're ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, we've got Sharon.
Okay.
What do you use in your garden that's not man-made to keep the weeds under control? I've heard grass clippings and straw.
Okay, so I'm assuming Sharon's talking about a vegetable garden. Okay. So between plants. So yes, you can use straw, you can use bark mulch, you can use, just make sure that whatever straw or hay you're using is relatively weed-free. The other thing you can do too, if you use plants instead of seeding, is preen, which is a pre-emergent herbicide, meaning it stops seeds from germinating, has an organic one that's made with corn gluten. So you could use that too. So once your plants are up, you can put preen in those paths and then put some mulch over it and you're good to go.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Good one.
Good tip.
Okay.
Well, Patty wants to know, can I trim my yews and mature white pines 10+ years in the next few weeks, or do I have to wait until new growth?
So yews and pines you treat a little bit differently. Yews you want to do your pruning, any like shearing at the end of June or early July. If you've got broken branches or things that are way out of control, go ahead and do that, it's fine. White pines need to be what we call candle pruned. So the shoots will come up, and then when the needles start to pull away and it looks kind of like a porcupine, you just clip off some of the candle. You leave a little bit so that it can form buds for next year's growth, but you can just snip them away.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Diane says she needs to move 2 daffodil plants. Should she wait until after they bloom?
If you've got things that are in the ground, Diane, I would wait until after they bloom. Moving them now might affect the flowering, and honestly, daffodils are one of the most cheerful spring flowers.
Yeah.
I would wait if you can.
Okay.
Well, the next question, someone wants to know, can they use ortho grass killer on emerging grass blades near a lily plant? This person knows that both grass and lilies are mono-ITs. Anyway,
Okay.
But they're hoping that it would be safe in lightly spraying the grass.
Okay, so Ortho does make a product that is grass specific. So it is, I believe it's called Grass Be Gone. It only kills grass. It doesn't kill anything that is what we call a broad-leafed plant, like a lily, even though a daylily might look like a grass. So yes, it is safe to use that around your perennial plants.
Okay.
It is not good for, like in a thing like asparagus or things that you eat. It's not safe for that. You'd want to use something else. But for ornamental plants, it's just fine.
Okay. Tom wants to know if it's too early to start spraying Roundup on some unwanted vegetation in my flower garden where my asparagus is growing.
Okay,
look at how that works.
So that is such a nice segue. Okay. So around the asparagus, I would say no. And I cannot remember what the product is called because every year this question comes up. But stop at the garden center and we will help you. There is a product that you can use on asparagus. If you're doing Roundup in places where you just have weeds, there are better herbicides that are formulated for the cooler temps of early spring, which it really isn't yet. It's kind of like late winter, but that will be more effective than Roundup. Roundup is really much more effective when plants are growing, and so it's better when the weather's warmer.
Okay.
Well, Alex wants to know if we get a hard freeze or snow later in March or in April, which plants are in the most trouble?
So with the cold weather, the warmer the weather is and the more plants progress, the more in danger they are if we get a hard freeze or even worse than a hard freeze. So all plants can be susceptible to damage. The good news is that if you're talking about perennials or woody plants, things that are established, it's not going to kill them. It might cause some aesthetic damage, but it won't do anything that's really bad. If you are really going early and you've got annuals out, if we're going to have those cold temps, you're going to want to move them outside or protect them.
Okay. All right. So those calls, the questions that we did not get.
You guys can email those to me at work, and I will answer them.
We will send that to you. All right, Lisa, thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
All right, Alex, did you hear the answer that you wanted?
I did. The meteorologist in me wanted to know that question, and I do a lot of stuff outdoors too. And not really the weather for doing stuff outdoors as we go on into your Friday. Showers are going to develop overnight, widespread on your Friday, cooler and dry this weekend. But speaking of plants, the weather's going to stay very, very warm through the next 10 days. Just look at these temperatures tonight as the clouds stream in, staying in the 40s. So a nice evening, and we're already tracking these showers right down to the community level here. This is over southwestern Grant County, south of 151, south of Platteville near Jamestown. And these showers are going to be progressing towards the north and towards the east overnight. Still about 60 miles away from Madison, but they are going to be on their way across all of southern Wisconsin. As you wake up on your Friday morning, you'll wake up to 39 degrees, 41, right around 40 with those scattered showers developing across the entire area. And we got 40s for your high temperatures on your Friday. About 40 is normal for this time of year. So even lower to middle 40s is still above normal for this time of year. Let's actually track the amount of water that we're going to potentially accumulate. Over Grant County, maybe 1/10 of an inch by the time we get towards midnight. Those showers move towards the north and towards the east. Areas out towards the Mississippi River, Prairie du Chien, you might capture 1/4 to a 1/2 inch. Those showers then overspread the rest of southern Wisconsin as we head towards the lunch hour on your Friday, maybe 1/10 to a 1/4 of an inch in Madison. The rain comes down at its greatest pace during the afternoon hours of your Friday, where we have rainfall amounts here by the time this thing wraps up, about a 1/2 inch in Platteville, 1/2 inch in Mineral Point, 1/2 inch in Madison. It's areas from the Wisconsin River over towards Madison and points to the south and towards the east that stand the best chance of getting about a ½ inch of water out of this weather system. After that, it turns dry for the most part. We've got a 43 again on Saturday, breezy. We were talking about springing forward, so spring forward your clock on Saturday night, taking you into your Sunday. Then those temperatures are going to warm right back up to around 60 degrees by Monday, lower 60s Tuesday and Wednesday. That's April-like weather. Then maybe a shower on Thursday, and then as we head towards the next weekend, we will see those temperatures cool on down. Maybe a better chance for showers next Sunday, but that's pretty far away in the future. We will be back in just a couple moments, folks.
Transform the look of your kitchen with an 11% rebate from Menards. Countertops are the center of the home, and Menards carries a great selection, from elegant to everyday options, with durability that will last you from crayons to calculus, and easy installation that you can do yourself. Transform everyday spaces into gathering places with custom craft countertops. Right now, all stock laminate countertop is on sale, starting at $29.98 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Salonpas Lidocaine Flex, a super thin, flexible patch with maximum OTC strength lidocaine that contours to the body to relieve pain right where it hurts. And did we mention it really, really sticks? Salonpas, it's good medicine.
News 3 Now and Vortex present The Spirit of Service, a tribute to those who've gone above and beyond in our community. Over the past few weeks, you've nominated a veteran in our community who's making a real difference. Now it's time for you to vote for the finalist. Visit channel3000.com, read their stories, and vote for the deserving finalist. The lucky winner will be announced on March 11th. The Spirit of Service Award, presented by Vortex.
Welcome to Dwellings.
Shop our fabulous showroom, Hard Rock Road, Fitchburg. New at 5, we're going to get an exclusive look at the Wisconsin Youth Symphony Orchestra's new building and how it's going to provide education opportunities and performance options for Wisconsin's diverse youth.
On the next Wisconsin Huddle, Tyler Waugh chats with Zach before the Big Ten tournament. Then Zach challenges Gus Yalden to an intense game of giant Jenga. Friday night at 6:30 on the next Wisconsin Huddle.
Discount grocer Aldi announced a major expansion in the U.S. The German company plans to open 800 new stores nationwide over the next 5 years in a $9 billion expansion.
Aldi says it wants to bring the lowest possible prices during a time when consumers are more focused on saving money than ever. The chain did not reveal specific locations, but it says it wants to strengthen what it calls its already strong presence in the Northeast and Midwest. The plan would bring Aldi's store count to nearly 3,000 locations in the U.S.
AAA reports the national average price for a gallon of regular gas in the United States is $3.39. That's an 8-cent bump from last week. In addition to the warmer weather, analysts at AAA say rising oil prices are also a factor for this increase. The most expensive gas in the U.S. is found in California at nearly $4.87 a gallon. The least expensive is in Mississippi at $2.94.
Well, today is National Slam the Scam Day, and the Social Security Administration wants Americans to be on the lookout for government imposters. According to the Federal Trade Commission, Americans lost more than $126 million to Social Security scammers last year. The fraudsters often contact victims by phone, text, or social media to get sensitive personal information, and now some are using AI deepfakes to trick people. CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger shared tips for protecting yourself on CBS Mornings.
If you feel yourself getting a little agitated, breathe and really take a deep breath and say, wait a second, I'm going to disengage from this.
Okay.
Because either you're going to hang up the phone, do not click on any links, do not give any of your personal information. Guard this so closely. This is really important. Don't give anyone your information.
It's important to note the Social Security Administration will not issue threats, send messages on social media, demand secrecy, or suspend your Social Security number.
Now, I've been hearing so many scams lately. It just seems like it's just popping up even more. So please be careful and protect your loved ones as well.
Yeah, they come phone calls, texts, all that. So. Yeah. Well, tomorrow, Will Loper will tell you where you can find the Oscar-nominated films. That show is this weekend. Which ones have you seen?
One, Past Lives.
Oh, perfect. That's a great one.
But I'm told to see The Holdovers next.
Yes, yep. So
I'll catch up.
You have a busy weekend.
I do.
We'll be right back.
Now is the best time to buy new Champion windows, because when you buy two, you get two free.
Hurry, Champion's buy two, get two free sale is for a limited time.
That's a great deal. Thanks.
Call 888-4CHAMPION or schedule your free in-home estimate online today.
This is me, and this was my stubborn body fat. My name's Adrian, and Sonobello changed my life.
Sonobello is America's #1 cosmetic surgery specialist, and they permanently removed my body fat in just one visit.
After having 2 kids, my body, it changed a lot. I tried everything to lose the fat, but nothing seemed to work.
Sonobello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently on your stomach, back, chin, and more.
I've seen such dramatic results. My tummy is gone, my double chin is gone, and my hourglass shape is back. This was the mommy makeover that I deserved.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation and find out how you can get $250 off instantly. Call 1-888-357-3263 or go to sonobello.com.
What? What's that? Corned beef? Ooh, melty stuff. Sauerkraut? Plus Thousand Island? On special bread? Oh, got it. That's Arby's Reuben. Arby's, we have the meat.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota.
Yeah.
Sick.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, get 3.99% APR for 60 months, plus $1,000 cash back on Tundra Hybrid when you finance through Toyota Financial Services.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
The world's largest consumer bicycle show, Bikerama, is this weekend at Madison's Alliant Energy Center.
Spring is coming, so is the 28th annual Bikerama, and admission is free.
Dozens of factory reps for all the major brands will be on hand to answer your questions about the new 2024 model.
All at the lowest prices of the year.
Test ride e-bikes on huge indoor test tracks.
Clothing, helmets, parts, and accessories up to 90% off. Half-price inner tubes.
All bicycles include free local service.
The 28th annual Bikerama at Madison's Alliant Energy Center.
This weekend starts Friday at noon through 5 o'clock Sunday.
And that wraps up today's Live at 4.
Stick around for News 3 Now at 5. Meanwhile, here's what to expect in our coverage moving forward.
New on channel3000.com, Badger star Kirsten Sims was just named WCHA Player of the Year. Download our news app for the details on that story and much more.
Reveals how a lack of sleep can be harmful to a teen's mental health. That and more coming up.
Thank you for joining Live at 4. We hope to see you right back here tomorrow. In the meantime, News 3 Now at 5 starts.